The method we're using is called the elimination method. The elimination method of solving systems of equations is also called the addition method. To solve a system by elimination, we transform the system such that one variable cancels out. As you can see, the y cancels out. And then we divide by 5, so we have x equal 5. Then substitute into the other equation. And so that's what I'm going to be going over today. So with the elimination method, we're adding the two equations. So I'm going to draw a line right here. And I'm going to go ahead and add. Why? Because these two are going to be eliminated. These two will be eliminated. Okay? So 3x minus 10x gives you negative 7x equals negative 5 plus 12 gives you 7. Now, since you have x by itself, you divide by negative 7. So x equals negative 1. So now you can substitute into one of these two equations. It doesn't matter which. It doesn't matter which one you're going to use. I'm going to use the first one. So it's 3 times negative 1 minus 4y equals negative 5. So 3 times negative 1 gives you negative 3 minus 4y equals negative 5. You're going to add 3 to both sides. So you have negative 4y equals negative 2. Divide by negative 4. So y equals 1/2. The solution is negative 1 1/2. There comes a time in which there's nothing that you can eliminate, but I do want to give you a hint. If you notice that these two here can almost eliminate. If I just had a negative 4 for that second equation, I could eliminate. Well, guess what? You can do that. You can multiply the second equation by negative 4. So I'm going to rewrite my system. I have 3x plus 4y equals 52. You have negative 5 times 4, negative 4 times 5x gives you negative 20x. Negative 4 times y gives you negative 4y. And negative 4 times 30 gives you negative 120. Now you notice that the y's cancel. So what you're going to do is you're going to apply the elimination method by adding the two equations. And you notice that the 4y and the negative 4y cancel. So you have 3x minus 20x, which gives you negative 17x equals negative 68. So the next step is to divide by negative 17. And we notice that x equals 4. You're going to go back and you're going to substitute into either the first or the second equation. In this case, I'm going to use the second equation. So I have 5 times 4 plus y equals 30. 5 times 4 gives you 20 plus y equals 30. Subtract 20. And we know that y equals 10. So the solution will be 4, 10. That is the solution. For number 3, we don't have a straight way to eliminate any variable. But I do notice that the first and the second equation for the y variable has a positive and negative, and that's what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by 3 the first equation. I'm going to multiply by 2 the second equation, and you're going to see that 3 times negative 2 gives you negative 6. 2 times 3 gives you 6, and you notice that's going to cancel, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to apply the distributive property. So we have 27x minus 6y equals negative 63. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, so it's negative 63. 2 times 2x gives you 4x. 2 times 3 gives you 6y. And then 2 times 16 gives you 32. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add both equations. And you notice when we add both equations, the 6y and the negative 6y will cancel. 27x plus 4x gives you 31x equals 3 minus 2 is 1. 6 minus 3 is 3. Negative 31. Divide by 31. So x equals negative 1. Now that I have x, I got to find y. You can choose to use any of the two that are right here. You can use any of the two here. I'm going to go ahead and select the second equation. So I'm selecting the second equation. So I have 2 times negative 1 plus 3y equals 16. So I have negative 2 plus 3y equals 16. I'm going to add 2 to both sides, and I'm running out of room. So I have 3y equals 18 divided by 3, so y equals 6. So the solution is negative 1, 6. For number 4, we have a situation we have to deal with. We have y equals 3x over 5 minus 5. Since I don't want to deal with the fraction, I'm going to multiply 5 with to the right side. I'm going to multiply 5 on the left side. So I have 5y equals 5 times 3 gives you 15 divided by 5 gives you 3. So you actually get back to 3x. 5 times negative 5 gives you negative 25. I'm going to move the x to the left side. I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. And I have 5y minus 3x equals negative 25. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to write that equation over here. I have x plus 3y equals negative 1. I have negative 3x, since that's negative 3x plus 5y equals negative 25. And you notice that that first equation, if I just had a 3 there, it would eliminate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it again, but I'm going to go ahead and multiply times 3. So I have 3x plus 9y equals negative 3. And I'm going to write that other equation, negative 3x plus 5y equals negative 25. I'm going to go ahead and add. These two become 0. 9 plus 5y gives you 14y equals negative 28. Divide by 14. So we know that y equals negative 2. So we know that y equals negative 2. We just have to substitute in one of these equations. I'm going to substitute it into this equation. You could have selected any of them, but I'm going to select that equation. So we have x plus 3 times negative 2 equals negative 1. X minus 6 equals negative 1. You add 6 to both sides. So you have x equals 6 plus negative 1 gives you 5. So the solution to this equation is 5, comma, negative 2.